Hello YouTube, Dense84 here, and I hit 100 subscribers. I know to some people that's not really a big number, but I don't know. I haven't been Yugi tubing too much. It's been, I don't know, probably about a year, but I really wasn't getting out there a lot. I was only like, just posting things here and there, and that wasn't really it. But like, I don't know, I'm kind of touching on different things now and discussing a lot more stuff. So I figure for hitting 100 subscribers, I'm going to post an update of my psychic deck, which I haven't posted in a year. So it's actually been changed quite a bit. So let's get into it. One Mind Master, just to spam his effect, plus he's a level 1 tuner. I added Psychic Jumper as a card a friend of mine was running, and I'm not really a big fan of Jumper, but it was actually running pretty well in his deck, so I tried it out, and it's doing okay. 2 Krebins, just because Krebins is freaking awesome. Pay 800 life points to negate an attack on him. 2 Psychic Commander. Psychic Commander is level 3 tuner with a great effect, and also I can spam him and Mind Protector with Overdrive Teleporter. Speaking of which, 2 Mind Protector. Just because he's a 22 defender, 0 attack, but his effect is monsters with 2,000 or less are attacked that are not psychic types can't declare an attack, so he's awesome. Excuse me. 2 Reinforced Human Psychic Borg. I was running 3 before, but I'm down to 2 just because I don't really need him that much. Normally I'm synchroing left and right with this deck, so he's just really not needed anymore. Same thing with this next card, Psychic Power Injector. Power Injector is just, he's meh for me now. Like, if I draw him, I'm happy, but I really don't rely on him too much. Not like I really used to, but I don't know, I just don't think he's like, oh, I gotta get Power Injector. 2 Destructotron, because Destructotron is such an underestimated card. He's so awesome. I mean, he's got the bad side effect that if during the end phase, if he's the only face-up psychic monster, he's destroyed, but he's just so freaking awesome. 2 Pandaborg, just because I like him better than Dr. Cranium. True, if I were to play 1-for-1 again, I would throw Dr. Cranium in for 2 searches. But Pandaborg, I just pay 800 life points. It's from a level 4, not a lower or higher, just level 4 psychic monster from my deck into my side of the field, which is awesome. Okay, and 3 Psychic Snail, just because of the effect of I can pay 800 life points to select a psychic monster, and have my psychic monster can attack twice permanently during the battle phase. Plus, he's a 1900 beater. My tributes are, I'm running 1 Final Psychic Ogre, and he is so awesome. I prefer him over Axion Kicker any day, just because I can pay 800 life points to choose the Psychic Monster in my graveyard I want and add it to my hand. I know Kicker special summons it, but you gotta pay like half the damage of the attacking monster, the destroyed monster, so I don't like that. I mean, I know he's 22 that you can summon without tribute if you control another Psychic, but I'd rather tribute for him any day. Overdrive Teleporter. Pay 2,000 life points once while he's face up on the field. Special summon 2 level 3 psychic type monsters from my deck to my side of the field. This is great for Mind Protector and Psychic Commander. Plus, I could either now synchro for Psychic Nightmare with the 3 and the 3, or Hyper Blaster Psychic with him and Psychic Commander. 1 Master Gig. I knew last time in my year video ago, I actually rewatched it, saying I was going to take him out, but just I don't draw. This deck actually kind of, it's weird. Like it bonds with me. Like I draw cards I need when I need it, and I don't know. Just Master Gate when it comes out normally when I have like teleport on the field, or if like I'll dump it. Somehow my opponent makes me discard him, and I draw like Monster Reborn like next turn. It just seems to go with my deck for some reason. And I don't think I'll actually be taking him out anytime soon. And finally, the last monster we have in the deck is 2 Psychic Emperors. He is just awesome. If you run just a heavy Psychic deck or a pure Psychic deck like me, just you need this guy. I mean, he's kind of like a Monarch, just because when he's tribute summoned or special summoned, you can you gain 500 life points for every Psychic in your graveyard. Moving on to the Magics, I run only 1 Teleport, just because a lot of times when I was running 2, it always became like a dead card for me. Just normally I would have Synchros or I would have like Krebins on the field, so and I would already have 1 Teleport on the field. So like, why have that dead card for no reason? I don't know. telekinetic power, well, this is not really that great for me anymore. Like in the last video, like when I was running 3 Krebins and stuff like that, I would spam Krebins with my master and then just play that, take some more life points, but then I could use my master's effect again to like special like swarm with more psychics. But I mean, now since I run the jumper, the mind master, and the 2 Krebins, I at least have 4 targets I can use it on. So why not? Plus, it can actually save my life, especially like if my opponent attacks, I can just special summon 2 Krebins and either pay the life points or just have 2 defender monsters. 1 telekinetic charging cell. I was probably running. I think I was running like 2 or 3. I honestly can't remember because I can only remember certain cards because I just watched the video like maybe like 5 minutes ago when I was making this. But it's just like I don't know. I don't rely on them. With the way my psychics run, I either win the duel pretty quickly, and even if I get stalled, like normally it's I have the monsters and my opponent's just stalling me from attacking. But I've never had to like, oh my god, like I only pay so many life points. And I do run the Brain Research Lab, so I can just put counters on it. But Telekinetic Charging Cell is just a card like if I draw it, I use it. If I don't, no big deal. 2 Psychokinesis, such an awesome card. As long as I control a psychic monster on the field, I destroy 1 card on the field, and I take 1,000 life points. It's actually really good because I mean I know it destroys, so like they can Stardust it, but I mean just because I can destroy anything on the field. And Ultra Dynasty, in recent duels, like since I've been going to my locals, I've not really seen too many Stardust being played. So I mean I don't really know. I mean maybe some decks just aren't using synchros, or maybe I'm just missing them. But like I see more Brionics, and like Scraps more than I see the Stardust, so I don't know. A new card I add is a Miracle Synchro Fusion because I just got my hand on a Ultimate Axion Kicker. I actually wasn't gonna run him, but that was before I actually knew what he really did. I thought I read bits and pieces here and there, and I always thought he was just another Hyper Psychic Blaster. Except instead when he destroys a monster, he's piercing, but when he destroys a monster, you just gain life points. I never knew his other effect was that he can't be destroyed by card effects. I actually, hold on, like, I'm not 100% sure if it's monster, magic, and trap effect, or if it's just magic and trap. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects. So, yeah, like, my opponent can't, they can play Judgment, and, you know, they can't do anything about it. If they Torrential, he still lives. So, I like that about him. Plus, if I really don't set it, but if it is destroyed while it's set on the field, I get to draw a card. I'm actually probably going to get another one and another Ultimate Axion Kicker just because you can remove the Synchros and the Psychic in your graveyard from game to special summon him. And as I said, the way that this deck runs, hits Synchros really, really quickly. And I mean, normally the Psychics stay on the field, the Synchros, but like still they could be sent to the graveyard for whatnot. 1 emergency teleport just because it's only 1. I don't know if it should actually come to 2. I've seen a lot of predictions for the new ban list. I'm actually going to do my own, but a lot of people say I've actually met a couple people who say it should come to 2 because they want to see Teledag decks come back. I don't really know. I mean, for me, I would be happy just because I can get more psychics out quicker, but I don't want it to become overpowered again. Where, who knows, like, they might just ban the card. I don't want that at all. So, I don't know. Okay, 1 Research Lab. Just because it's good, and that's it. It's not great. I don't like some of its effect. I mean, I don't like the fact that just when it's removed from the field, I take the damage. I wish it was just like when it's sent to the graveyard, I take the damage. But then again, you could just spam, like, Giant Grenade or something like that. But I do like the fact that I can do an extra normal summon of a Psychic. And I've actually used it because opening turn, I love getting that Brain Research Lab and Overdrive Teleport in my hand with just like another Psychic in my hand from turn 1. Just because I normal play, put a counter on Brain Research Lab, offer the next monster for another Psychic. Overdrive Teleporter. Instead of paying 2,000, just pop another counter on, get 2 Synchro. Or if like just say I already had a Psychic on the field and I drew into Brain Research Lab, just sacrificing for Teleporter, playing Brain Research Lab, and just putting the 1 counter on for the 2,000 price instead of just paying 2,000. just because, like, if I did pay using the token, just putting the token on the card, if they do MST or something like that, I only take 1,000. If I use his effect in general, I would pay 2,000. So there you go. And then just some staples: Monster Reborn, Darkhold, Giant Grenade. For the traps, we have one Psychic Tuning. It's like I Call the Haunt, except it brings the Psychic back from the graveyard, and the Psychic is treated as a tuner while it's face up on the field. And when this card is sent to the graveyard, I take 400 times the Psychic's level. It can be pretty pricey, but normally I'll just think I'll take a level 4 from the graveyard and sync with another 4 for 8, and I take 1,600 damage. But then with Thought Ruler, when he destroys a monster, I'll normally gain over 1,600 damage, so it evens itself out. One Psychic trigger, 2 Mind Over Matter, just because it's the solemn of the deck, and instead of paying life points or what have you, all I gotta do is offer a Psychic monster on my side of the field, which is great, because I can stop anything. 2 Telepathic Power. A couple people say, why don't you just run Sakuratsu? And I tell them just because I like the theme of the Psychics. I like the fact that, you gotta spend life points to take life points. And this is actually a really good card, because when a face-up monster I control is attacked and destroyed by battle, I destroy the attacking monster, and I gain that monster's attack points to my life points. So if they're powered up or anything like that, because it doesn't say the original attack, it just says the attack of the attacking monster. So when it's destroyed, if they had like Axe of Despair on it, and they say it was like a 3,000 hitter with Axe, I'll gain 3,000 life points. So yeah, for me. 2 Psychic Overload, just because it's another draw card, and I return 3 Psychic types from my graveyard to my deck and draw 2. I've actually used it since I have a lot more Synchros now, that I return 2 Magical Androids and like a Thought Ruler from my graveyard to my deck, and I just draw 2 cards. So it's kind of like, yeah, it just became a pot of greed for me. So yeah, and just Call the Haunt, and I actually added one of my Mirror Forces. I have like, before the Magic Structure Deck came out, I actually had like 3 Mirror Forces, so now I actually have a bunch more. And I'm actually using one of my Metal Raider Mirror Forces for this, just because I love my Psychic so much. My Synchros, it only changed a slight little bit. I run 2 Magical Androids because she's the freaking best. 1 Psychic Nightmare, I finally got one. I still want to get at least one more because he's good, and I've actually called his effect about 90% of the time. I'll normally guess Monster Magic Trap, and I'll normally guess it right, and I'll get the effect to go off, where he gains 1,000 attack until my next standby phase. 2 Psychic Life Transfer. I actually don't really synchro for her that much anymore. I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of times I have 7 on the field, but normally the monsters I have, I actually want to use. So I've synchroed for her a little bit more in the recent days. Like I remember using her here and there. But moving on. Thought Ruler, I only have 1 still. I want to get at least 1 more, and I actually want to get more of the copies because I want to build more Psychic decks. But he's still an awesome card. 2 Reinforced Human Psychic. 2 Hyper Psychic Blasters. I finally got a second one, so yay for me, and yay for my friend for getting it for me. I have an ultimate rare one and an ultra rare one, and I actually like the ultra rare version more just because I actually see him better. I just think he's a great looking card, and I've already talked about it. The ultimate Axion Kicker, he's awesome. He's a freaking beast, and he's so easy to summon. I don't know. I really am kicking myself that I wasn't playing this guy earlier because I could have done a lot more with the deck. I've only gotten him recently. And he's just so amazing. But I'm running out of time. I finally hit 100 subscribers, guys. Thank you all very much. That contest is still going. It's going to end. I'm actually putting an ending date on February. The end of February. So whoever's entered, keep it up. You can keep entering more times, more chance to win. I'm actually changing the state. You have to subscribe to me to actually be into the contest, but I don't know. It's not really being a jerk thing, but it's just something I want. I want more subscribers. But yeah, the video's on my main channel. It's on my channel. That's my main video on there, though. So go check out the channel. Go check out the contest. And I hope to hear from you all. And I hope you all enter. And just have a wonderful time. Thank you all for subscribing. Goodbye.